Every Other Day Diet Review. Of all the weight loss programs on the market that I looked at, a few stood out more than the others. One of these was the Every Other Day Diet by Jon Benson. I watched the video on the homepage and what he talked about seemed to make good sense based on what I had read about how to lose weight, so I got a copy of the course eager to find out more. The main ebook was very interesting, to the point and easy to read. The basic concept behind the diet is pretty simple. The diet is divided into two types of day. Burn days and feed days. On burn days you eat a basic low-calorie, moderate carbohydrate and high-protein diet, with plenty of vegetables. On feed days you stick to the same basic diet as above, but you add an extra meal of your choosing. This can be anything you desire, although not an unlimited quantity. This is designed to overcome one of the big problems related to dieting and weight loss. If you cut your calories by a significant amount suddenly, your body can go into starvation mode and the body can actually start to store fat. It also overcomes the problem some people have when they try to deny themselves their favorite foods and become bored with a diet.My verdict. Having tried the diet, there are many good points, and I will be incorporating some of the suggestions into my weight loss plan. But ultimately, I could see myself having a few problems with this diet long term. I could see where I would have trouble sticking to it. This is not a reflection on the quality and validity of the diet program, but on my own personal preferences. The good points. The fundamental concept of the diet I have found to be very sound. The idea that we need to vary our calorie intake day by day rather than stay on a low-calorie diet day by day makes good sense. There is no calorie counting if you stick to the plan. There are different plans for different people depending on your lifestyle, your level of experience with dieting and how much weight you want to lose. If you do get tempted by a food or get a craving on a burn day, you know that you can eat what you desire on the next day. Why it was not exactly for me, but changed how I approach losing weight. I tend to prefer complex meals and a lot of variety, and this diet was a bit rigid for me most of the time. Even accounting for the days when you could eat whatever you wanted, this was only for one meal at midday. Also, I tend not to get cravings for convenience foods like burgers and pizza too often. When I do eat junk or convenience foods, it is more out of laziness. For example, instead of preparing a healthy lunch for myself before going to work, I would buy whatever was around, which was usually things like sandwiches, burgers, fried chicken, etc.However, I have learned a lot from reading the ebook, and by trying this diet program, and I will stick to some of the ideas, such as altering the amount of calories significantly from one day to the next. But I would just mix things up a bit, and add more variety.So. To sum things up, this diet gets my recommendation, but only for the right person. If you have been following a low-calorie diet but seeing poor results, this diet could be the new approach you need. If you genuinely get cravings for foods such as pizza, burgers, chips, etc., and these have led you astray when following other diets, then this program would let you eat certain foods without feeling guilty and feeling like you have failed when you give in to temptation. You could even turn the foods you like into rewards every other day for sticking with the diet. If you like simple foods, do not really like cooking and preparing meals, and want a simple, straightforward plan, there is only one full meal you need to do yourself every day. My recommendation would be to take a look at the Every Other Day diet and try it for a period of time. Then honestly ask yourself if you could stick with the program for a longer term.